Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Breeze from WitnessGaming, back at you guys with another NCAA Football 14 tip. And keep in mind guys, it is 3:49 in the morning, so I'm a little tired, so if I fumble my words a little bit, that's why. I think I've done this video like once already, but the commentary was just so bad that I just completely gave up and started over. But just try to bear with me here, because today we're going to be going over something special, and that's just how to stop the read option. Now, this is one of the bigger things in the game. Obviously, one of the more important parts of your offensive game is going to be the read option this year. And that means on the defensive side, that's one of the more important things to stop. Now, what I'm going to be teaching you guys today is the easiest way to stop the read option. And the first thing you got to do is in your adjustments, turn your option defense to conservative. This makes it so if it's just a read option, you're only focusing on the quarterback with the user. That's it. So, and I'm going to show you how exactly this is done. So just make sure in your adjustments you turn it on conservative for your option defense. And all you're going to need is a little user and a little practice, and you'll be locking up everyone's read option. So if you think they're running a read option, all I'm going to tell you right now is that you can pretty much run this out of any formation. You can run this, like, you don't have to switch up your whole scheme. You can literally just run a basic two-man under, you know, like 4-3 over plus, for example. You don't got to run like 4-3 stack and stack the whole box. That's good, but you're going to have weak pass D. I'm going to show you how to just mix this into your regular defense without overcommitting or doing anything crazy. So we're going to come out in two-man under, and then I'm just going to choose like a basic read option out of spread just to start it off. Alright guys, so keep in mind, we don't know if this is a read option, we don't know if it's a triple option, we don't know if it's a shovel option, we don't know anything. All we know is that there's a running back in the backfield, it's a spread offense, it could be anything, it could be a pass, it could be a play action, it could be a draw, it could be a straight up run, or it could be a read option. But if our opponents ran the read option a couple times, we know that that's what he likes to do, so we're going to adjust. We're going to turn that option defense on conservative, and we're going to start to look to play it. When we see the quarterback's about to hand it off or run a certain type of read option, this is what we're going to do. So, first of all, one thing you need to know about any option is the quarterback can only go the opposite side of where the running back's going. So since the running back's, well, a little easier way to explain that is, since the running back's on the right side, if it's an option, the quarterback can only go to, if it's a read option, the quarterback can only go to the right, because he has to fake the handoff or make a decision to hand it off, and the running back going to the left, so the quarterback has to go to the right. So whenever you see he's making a decision on whether to hand it off or keep it, you're going to wrap around and you're going to go straight to the quarterback, because this defensive end right here, the read man, that's the guy that the quarterback's reading and making a decision on whether to hand it off or keep it. And since we have it on conservative, this defensive end is always going to be going for the running back. So our job is just to focus on the quarterback. I'm going to show you exactly how it's done right now. It's going to be hard because I'm playing with two controllers, but I'm going to, you know, kind of show you a pretty good example of what you're going to want to do. So I'm going to snap the ball, and if I see that he's looking to hand it off or making any type of decision, I'm running straight to the outside to where I know he has to go if he's going to keep it, which he will, because he can't hand it off to the running back because we have our option defense on conservative. And you're going to see exactly what I mean right now. Alright, that was pretty poor user, but he only got 2 yards because I cut him off on the outside. But really, if you play this right, they're gonna be getting a loss every time they run the read option. You just have to perfect it. Now notice, I didn't have to overplay anything. There's no gimmicks. I didn't have to set up any special defense. All I did was make that adjustment for conservative on the option defense. And since this guy on the end is the read man, he comes in, and since it's on conservative, notice how he goes for the running back. This is going to be every time. So we know that if we see this scenario right here, we know we can just run around the end, cut off the quarterback, or at least make a good play in the backfield, get him for a loss. With 2 yards, we'll live with that. But as you can see, this is just bad user by me. I was trying to play 2 controllers and I ran way too far to the outside. But you see what I mean. So that's how you stop the read option. Now, this has already been like 6 minutes, so I'm just gonna try to show one good example of everything, and then you guys can basically just watch over the video from there. I've stopped the read option many times online already, so I've definitely been labbing this for a while now. Ever since the demo came out, I knew that I had to really get this down. So again, our option defense is on conservative, and now I'm gonna put it on a triple option. So now that it's a triple option, there's 2 things you gotta keep in mind. 1, there's a read man, and 2, there's a pitch man. Now obviously we're not gonna know if it's a read option or a triple option or a shovel option. I know this, but that's why we always stay at this position at the middle of the field. We never come over here and over pursue. Never come over here and over pursue, and I'll show you why. It puts you as the pitch man, and you don't want that. We don't want that at all. We want the pitch man to already be covered by the pitch man. So when the quarterback has to make a read on whether to pitch it or not, he will always be guarded as long as we keep our ground in the middle of the field. So as long as we stay right here in the middle of the field, we won't be assigned as a pitch man or a read man. So our focus is still on the quarterback. It doesn't matter what the scenario is, as long as we don't over pursue before the start of the play. All we have to do is focus on the quarterback. I'm going to show you exactly what to do against the triple option right now.
On the pitch, look out, loose ball. It's recovered.
Alright, well, that was a pretty good example because I actually was able to get the hit on him. But then again, there was the motion, so I was able to actually get full control of my controller, so no excuses. This is definitely what I usually do in the real game. But, so as you see, defensive end, always going for the running back, and since we're staying in the middle of the field, this guy is going to be assigned as the pitch man or the safety, because they're not going to assign a middle linebacker playing in the box as the pitch man. So one of these guys is going to be the pitch man. They assigned it as him, so he's going to be looking out for the guy who he's going to pitch to. So since that's guarded, and since that's guarded, our only focus is on the quarterback at all times. Doesn't matter if it's a triple option, shovel option. As long as we keep our position right in the middle of the field, we can run around, hit him, maybe force a fumble, get the ball back, you know, just make a play. And that's what it's all about, you know, making plays, getting stops on that read option, triple option, and this goes for any option, guys. But I'm gonna run maybe one more example. So let me super sim back on defense real quick. Alright, so come on over plus again. I'm just gonna re-explain everything one more time, and this time we can let's put it on a shovel option. Okay, yep, shovel option sounds good to me. Okay. Alright, so basically it's the same type of concept here, except for with a shovel option there's no read man, there's only a pitch man, because there's no one he's really reading to hand off to. He's only reading for pitches. But our focus is still going to be on the quarterback as long as we keep our position in the middle of the field. Now you may be asking yourself, what if it's a pass? Well, if it's a pass, we're playing as the middle linebacker. We're playing as the guy guarding the running back. And this goes for any formation. Always play as the guy guarding the running back, so that way if it's a pass play, you're not going to be giving up a huge gain or leaving someone wide open, because if you're guarding the running back ends up being a pass play, you can easily commit back to the running back. He shouldn't be too far down the field, so you just have to find him and play him, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's the other great part about this. If it's a pass, you're not really going to be giving up anything deep, because we still have the 2 high safeties as well. So again, our focus is going to be on the quarterback. Let's see what happens. And I completely miss him. Horrible user. No excuse too, I had full control. I'm just so tired. Here, let me run that back again. I'll show you exactly how it's done. Oh man, that's horrible. Alright, come on, get to the line. But again, you're just going for the quarterback because your 2 pitchmen are, you're not one of the pitchmen, so you're just going for the quarterback. There you go, got him right there.
I always think that the option can be tough to defend. So that was a great effort by the defense.
And that's basically how it's done, guys. That's how you defend the shovel option, triple option, and read option. And as you'll see right here, just like I showed you before with every other read option, it's the same concept. As long as we're not the read man or the pitch man, our job is only on the quarterback, because we have the option defense on conservative. So notice this pitch, the guy on the pitch man for the short shovel goes to the short shovel. That's guarded. The other guy, the other pitch man, is doing his job too. He's going for the actual pitch man in the back. So as long as we're playing as this middle linebacker who's guarding the running back in man coverage in the middle of the field, all we have to do is focus on the quarterback every time, and this is going to be the result every time, just a loss. As long as you play it right, as long as you don't mess up, you should be okay. So, and then all you have to really do is just get in the backfield and hold A in a rank match, and the computer will just finish off the play for you. So I'm going to show you guys one more read option out of a more, I don't know, out of a formation you're probably going to see more often, more like a pistol formation. There's no pistol in the Oregon playbook, but I'll find a formation that's kind of like pistol. Okay, this is kind of like pistol, so alright, so we're going to run the read option. No, let's run the QB slot option, because that's more like a triple option. So that's a little bonus for you guys. We're going to run the QB slot option. So it's basically kind of like a triple option. There's still a pitch man and the read man. It's basically just a read option with the pitch. So it's actually my favorite option play in the whole game. So it's just the same thing. We know that the running back's going to be covered. We know the pitch man's going to be covered. So again, if we see that the quarterback is looking to hand it off or make a read, or he's going out on some type of option, we know what we got to do. So, and boom, that's a perfect example. And this is perfect ending because it's right at halftime. But this is a perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about. Notice how the D lineman goes right for the running back. The pitch man, no, the pitch man is guarding the pitch man, and me, I went straight for the running back. I started at the middle, no gimmicks here. And I just went straight for the quarterback. Quarterback thought he had a guy. He pitched it over. And notice our pitch man was right there. to lock them up, and that's going to be every time. That's going to be all day. You're going to be stopping these read options, and that is it, guys. That is exactly how you stop any option play in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been your boy Breeze, Witness Gaming. If you like the video, if you like this tip, please like the video, you know, leave feedback. Criticism is always welcome. And of course subscribe, because we're going to bring many more tips across all games. So be on the lookout for that. This has been your boy Breeze, guys. And I'm signing out. Peace. I gotta hit those sheets.